So I'm Rick Hylton. I'm the Chief AFSA, Chief Executive here at Essex County Fire and Rescue Service. Delighted to be hosting AFSA with us for the next couple of days at Colchester Stadium. I'm really fortunate to be able to do the welcoming. So welcoming, I think it's over 180 colleagues to the conference over the next couple of days. The theme is inclusive by design. So my opening speech is all about how do we make sure that our fire and rescue services are inclusive by intention, not just by default, because we know that if we leave inclusion to chance, it rarely happens. We know that if we don't invite the voices into the room, they're never going to be heard. But the flip this year, I think, and the real focus is on about communities, recognising that we're here as fire and rescue services to protect the public and serve communities. And how do we do that unless we really understand those communities that we serve? How do we go about making sure that we understand their needs, their aspirations, and the barriers that they face, so we can ensure that our fire and rescue services are inclusive in terms of the services they deliver to those communities? So really excited to be here and really looking forward to the next couple of days. Hugely important. I mean, these conferences are one of the highlights of the calendar. AFSA seems to have a reach that nobody else has in terms of being able to bring different parts of fire and rescue services together into an environment where people feel safe to challenge, safe to share good ideas, and that's so important to us as a sector as we move forward. That's the whole point, isn't it? That actually nobody has all the answers, but we all have a common purpose, and that is to make our fire and rescue services the best they can be, so they can serve the public. We face unprecedented challenges. We face challenging budget pressures, but we face changing risks and changing communities. The only way that we're going to be able to respond to that effectively is if we can get voices into a room, and we can hold a safe space, where, irrespective of your position in the organisation, you're able to bring forward your views, your opinions, and we can collectively shape the services that we want to provide into the future. So finding time, we're all really busy, and sometimes that urgency crowds out the importance, but the next couple of days are so important for the future direction of fire and rescue services to be able to come together. As I say, not just, National Fire Chiefs Council do work as well. The Vice Chair of the National Fire Chiefs Council, we try to do that work as well, but AFSA's reach to be able to bring people right through the sector together into that space means the next 2 days are hugely valuable for the sector. Inclusive by design means to me that we do things on purpose, we do things with intention, whether that be the way that we shape our services internally, so our people all feel heard and they all feel belonging within it, or it's about the way we reach out to communities, understand those communities, and make sure that our services truly are inclusive. One of the challenges I set my teams is, as we developed our new community risk management plan, is how do I answer the exam question, which is Essex County Fire and Rescue Service inclusive in terms of the service it delivers to its public? And I think often we don't challenge that. We look a lot internally, we look a lot about internal culture, and that's absolutely vital. But I think we need to do more as a sector to start thinking about who are those communities, and the services we deliver shouldn't just be one size fit all. They should be tailored to those communities, and to do that we need to understand them more. So inclusive by design is exactly that. It's intention to make sure that services are inclusive for the people that work for them, so they have the best possible environment in which to flourish, to result in services that are inclusive for the communities that they serve.